Payback able to steal red armor. Plague dropping in, getting a rail on him, and has to back off here because we got rockets raining in from Payback. Plague hoping that Payback would come up the RL jump pad. It did not happen. And let's go find out where Payback is. And so we're going to watch from Payback's point of view at the moment. We've been watching Plague for a while, so we're going to watch the opposition Payback. We're looking to get some payback for the 2 frag advantage that the Plague currently enjoys. And we're going to see maybe a little joshing for red armor. Let's see. No. Looks like Payback turns his sights away. Now he's heading back to red, hoping it'll be there, and it is. So we're going to see another trade from Mega and red armor. We're going to go back to Payback's point of view. Payback focusing fire on Plague, who is at Q, and now he's going to try to dodge rails here. And he's going to make it over and grab himself a railgun. Let's see if Payback can put it to good use. He's still down 2 frags, but there's plenty of time here. Plague now controls red armor and Omega. And he's going to head over to yellow armor and see if he can cut off his opposition. Yes, he has just gotten full control of the resources on this map. Payback is going to be scrounging. And I don't think Plague is going to give up item control. Yeah, he's back over at red, right where he needs to be. Payback is going to die before red spawns. Here it comes. There it is.
Oh, I have arrived also. For all you people
Hey,
out there
TGM.
me.
Good to hear you. Alright, so, ooh, nice rail by Plague, 11-2. That means with TGM's arrival, guys, once we get through the first hour here, then we're going to switch it over to a private server. And so if you want to be part of that private matchup, then talk to TGM about getting on the list. You can find him in poundql.tv on gamesurge.net IRC. There's really not much you can do. I mean, we saw the 2 frags that Payback got were, points where both players killed themselves, or they killed each other. So, shot for shot, Payback is certainly solid here, but as we can see, Plague's ability to just deny resources from Payback means that Plague gets to finish this round with 15 frags, make that 16 frags to Payback's 2. Alright, we're going to head on to the next challenger. It is going to be Plague versus, I think, maybe Expo. Let's take a look. I'll go ahead and run the rules for anyone who is new. This is how it works. This is King of the Hill. It is a weekly duel tournament that is hosted by QuakeLive.tv, which of course you are watching right now. And it's just an open to the community tourney, just for fun, just for bragging rights. There's no prizes or anything like that. But it's very popular among the Quake Live crowd. And the way it works is the winner stays to defend their crown after they win, and a loser disconnects from the server to make room for the next challenger. And we just keep cycling through challengers throughout the course of the night. Challenger gets to choose which map that they face off on. So we're going to get this thing underway here. We're going to see Expo versus Plague.
2, 1.
And here we go. Obviously, King, if you're not planning on shotcasting tonight, do you mind hopping out, see if we can get maybe TGM in for the co-host? I mean, wait till he's actually connected in line, I guess. All right, we have gone live here. We got about 25 seconds burned away in the match, and these guys are just now seeing each other. Expo gets tapped a little bit with a bit of armor, able to grab a red armor, but he gets shot in the ass. It looks like Plague's coming out swinging with that railgun and has Expo screaming in pain. 24 health. He's able to make it over to Mega and not take any damage there. Very close to getting railed once again by Plague. Plague is just doing a great job with the rails. And as you can see, a weapon switch there, I think, saved Expo from getting yet another rail in the ass. And the play's going to be at red armor. Expo's able to grab it. Now Plague's stuck in the back of the area, and he's going to have to... he can take a jump pad up, and he does. And he's able to get away. Expo cannot follow him with his lightning gun and botches the jump there. So we have yet to see these guys pull any blood. It looks like maybe Expo's a little bit cold. He's not quite warmed up here. Oh, look at that pop up by Plague. He's able to pop Expo up. Expo is able to grab that mega health. And nice plasma rain by Expo. It's going to hurt Plague here. I'm going to go take a look at Plague. We've been watching Expo all game here. Plague's sitting at 83 and a 166 stack. And Expo's sitting at 100 with almost no armor. And here is going to be a face-off. I think we're finally going to see some blood drawn. We got Expo getting across that platform. And they back off from each other once again. And it's just been a giant game of chicken at the moment. Plague, wanting blood here, has the height advantage and is able to pull down Expo with a beautiful rail as Expo drops behind the pillars. Plague getting on the board. We're going to go watch his point of view. 127 and 108. Plague able to maintain a stack throughout most of that, and he just kept picking away at Expo. And he gets an impressive there while Expo is trying to get a bit of an LG on Plague. 1-0 is the score. Expo coming out and landing a rocket, landing a little bit of a splash for another one, and Plague is going to make a run, almost gets shot in the air by Expo. Expo doing a great job with the rockets here, but if I am right, Expo is not going to have a... Okay, yeah, it looks like he's doing okay, but Plague able to pop back and grab Mega, not really take a whole lot of damage there. It looks like Expo didn't realize what side of the Mega Plat Plague goes on, and so now Plague enjoys a 171 and 65 stack. He's going to use it right here, point blank, and we almost see a telefrag. These guys were doing a little friggin' tango. I don't know. Oh, wait, hang on. No sound? That's not good. Expo says no sound. Okay. I think it's showing. Plague getting a 3 frags here.
I'm doing this without sound right now.
Dude, I'm doing this without pants, so screw you guys. No, yeah, it's a good excuse, I guess. Yeah, Swoop saying he just turned it off.
My monitor off.
Yeah, dude, totally. I had my monitor off like half the time. Alright, so Plague is able to rack up 6 frags, landing a rocket on Expo as he picks up the red armor. And right now, Plague is dominating Expo. Not landing enough of that plasma, and he peeks out, and he's going to run away here. Smart choice, but oh, look at this. Plague is ready for him and lines them up, and we're going to see him go down right here. Plague has lost his armor, but he's going to shard back up to 25. Now back up to 75 with that yellow pickup. And Plague running the map. Not real solid control of the items, though. He's just sort of getting what's around. Not really seeing him time everything perfectly. Expo has been able to grab red armor, for example, a couple of times. Although there, the plasma, you know, I guess you don't need sound to land plasma. Expo getting on the board with 7 to 1. Expo picking up his first frag. Pick up his second. He now has 7 to 2. And Expo probably going to go down here, but it has Plague on the run and hurting. Expo landing a rail. Nice land there. 7 to 3. Expo starting to pick things up. Plague trying to shake it off a little bit there. See if he can get back in this game, get control back. We're going to go watch Expo as he mounts his recovery. He grabs red armor with very little. Actually, that was a bit of a rail and a bit of a rocket splash nuisance from Plague to pull down that stack. Oh, another great rail by Plague. Expo's hurting here, and he will actually fall and lose one of his frags. 7 to 2 is the current score. Still watching Expo getting popped around by Plague. Plague is just playing pop goes the Expo, and that time he popped his head with a railgun slug. 8 to 2. Switching back over to Plague. Momentum has swung back, and Plague not gonna give up his status as badass motherfucker right now, and he's gonna drop in. We're gonna see red pop in just a second here. No, he's gonna go away from it, right around when it's gonna come up.
Plague's rail's on fire.
Yeah. Now, despite that red being left there for a little bit, Expo did not make a play for it. So now Plague has a nice monstrous stack. I would have loved to see Expo stealing that red armor.
Impressive.
Plague landing one rail, going for another one.